Okay, in this video we're going to finish the remainder of the shirt. Hope you can see this. You can go ahead and pull out your strings here, your markers, because you don't need those any longer. Your marks are already done. Okay, so we should have this portion now, okay, which is the top. So it should kind of look like that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start here in the back of the doll. Oops, I'm sorry, I got it backwards. We're going to start on the right hand corner of the back, and we're going to slip stitch to here, and we're going to go across to there. Okay, and then once we get there, we're going to chain 6 and attach it over on the other side with the slip stitch. And then you're going to chain 1 and continue on to the other side. And then you're going to chain 6, attach it with a slip stitch here, and then chain 1. So then you'll have like a loose chain hanging right here. I'll go ahead and get that started, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so we're going to attach a slip stitch right here at the very edge of the back. Make sure it's the back of the doll. Okay, you're just going to slip stitch it right in like that. Okay, then you're going to chain 1. Okay, now we're going to single all the way around. Whoops. 1, 2, just like so. I'm not going to finish the whole row for you. I'm just going to get you to the other side, and then then we'll stop and then continue on from there. You should have used your other color of the shirt also, because we want the stripe to stand out. So, you know, of course, like any shirt, you would use the same color. So you're just going to attach with that previous color that you were using of the shirt. Okay, now we're at the end of this row. Okay, just kind of pull your previous row a little taut there so it doesn't come loose. So now you're going to chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and then we're going to turn it. And now what you're going to do is you're going to attach it to this side over here, like so. And you're just going to do it with a slip stitch to attach it. Okay, and you're going to chain 1 on that side, and then you're just going to continue and do it all the way around. Okay, so you're going to have something with that little bridge right there. We're going to crochet right across the top of that on the next row. But from here, you're just going to do the same thing all the way around, and then when you get to this other side, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to chain 6, and then you're going to attach it and join the row and chain 1, and you'll stop right there, and then I'll meet you back there at the end of that row. Okay, now you should be back. We should be back here. Okay, we're at the end of that row. Okay, so now you should have something that kind of looks like this on both sides. You're going to have that little bridge going across here. So you should have, when you got to the end of the row, you should just chain 6, join to your previous row, or to your row, with a slip stitch, and then you're going to chain 1. Okay? Just like so. See, so now we have a chain 1 there. So now we're ready to start the next row. And this is, I believe, row like 15 or something like that. Anyway, now what you're going to do is you're just going to single crochet all the way across the top here. Then when you get to here, you're going to single in each one of these. And then you're going to, this is more or less like a chain stitch. You're just creating a new row. See, I'm trying to make this as easy as possible without sewing anything. So you just chain straight across there, single crochet in these stitches. So you'll have 6 single crochets right here, and then you'll just keep going to the other side, and then you'll do 6 single crochets across here, just like normal, and then you would join it at when you get to the end and chain 1. Okay, I'll go ahead and get that finished, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're at the end of that row. So see what you have now that you singled across here. You have, oops, let me get that out of the way. You have a chain going straight across here. Now that's joined, and we'll be able to put the yarn in there, or in the outline of the yarn, and once we get to doing that. Okay, but you see what you have? You've just created the openings, and you didn't have to sew anything in. Or you didn't have to like piece together things, and it'll make it a seamless across, like the shirt is all one piece. It's just a little handy thing I just came up with to do that. So there you go, and then when you get to the end of that row, you're going to join it. You're going to chain 1. Okay, for the next 1, 2, 3 rows, for rows 16, 17, and 18. On this, you're going to do this in continuous rounds. Okay, so mark. You may not even have to mark it, since you know where your starting point is. It's going to be right here at the back of the starting. Right there's your start. So it's up to you if you want to put a marker there or not. So for next 3 rows, you're going to do continuous rounds of single crochet all the way around. Okay, that's it. And then I'll be back once we get to the end of row 18. That's the 3 rows of single crochet continuous rounds. And I'll be right back. Okay, we're at the end of row 18. So you just stopped at that once you get to the other side of here. Okay, the opening. See, so we still have the opening over here. Now you see how it got bigger, and it just made the shirt bigger. So this is what you should have so far. Okay, something like this with the 2 openings here and 1 on the other side. Okay, so what we're going to do on this row is, what we want to do is close this in so it starts forming this way. Okay, so we're going to decrease the opening a little bit. So what we're going to do is counting this stitch when you came to here, to this side, counting this one here, that's going to be your first single, and then we're going to do a single decrease. Okay, single decrease. Okay, now we're going to do a single, and then we're going to do a single decrease. Okay, you're going to follow that all the way around till you get to the other end, to the other side, and then then I'll meet you back here at row 20. So this is row 19. So you're going to single, then a single decrease, single, single decrease, single, single decrease, all the way around till you get to the end of the row. Okay, we're back. I'm at the end of row 19. Okay, you should have ended with a single decrease right here at your beginning stitch. This should be a decrease. Row 20 is just going to be single crochet in each. Then when you get to the end, you're going to slip stitch it there, and you're going to finish it off. So what that means is you're just going to cut it and pull it through. Okay, so just single crochet all the way around to the other side and slip stitch and join it. And then I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. We're at the end of row 20. You should have just done a single crochet all the way around the top portion. So the top of this, you just done single crochet, and you ended up back at, it's starting to get hard to turn, back at your starting point. So what we're going to do here is we are going to just slip stitch into that first chain at the beginning starting point, slip stitch it just like that to kind of even out the row. Okay, we're going to cut it off. and then we're just going to pull that through. Voila, you just finished the shirt. Okay, see? And then see how that got smaller at the top? The opening got smaller here. Okay, and next we're going to do the collar portion of this, and then we'll move on to the arms after that. So stay tuned, and just we'll start stuffing probably once we get into doing the arms. That way, because we're going to stuff it as we go. I know that's what I'm saying. It's unconventional way of crocheting, but it's the best of freeform crochet, and I love it. So whatever your mind can create, you can create it with this yarn. And that's what I love about just using your imagination to create things. And that's how I came up with this pattern. So we're going to go with that, and come back for the next video, which will be the collar.